Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're looking at the 2024 Lucid Gravity that was caught in public testing once again, looking like a heavy minivan. So we've got some images provided by Auto Evolution. So it's saying here, people might not be fond of the Lucid Air, but they might enjoy the upcoming Lucid Gravity. After all, everyone and their dogs prefer a higher driving position, bigger wheels, less overall efficiency. So I've been seeing some videos circulating around on the internet. Of the Lucid Gravity. And it's just being driven along, it's fully in testing. It's a very interesting looking vehicle. It's not something that I like at all. And to be honest, I thought Lucid would be able to design a better vehicle, at least externally. I think internally it's going to look really nice, at least interior. I think interior is a given that it will look really nice. Lucid is known for creating luxurious vehicles. So truth to be told, that just won't be a surprise to me. But it's good to see that they're pushing on ahead with their Lucid Gravity vehicle. These are some closer shots of the vehicle, of course. I think it was just passerbys, passengers, people on their everyday journey taking pictures of this vehicle. Some of them might have been familiar with the Lucid company, of course. But yes, these are the famous images that have just been circulating around the internet. Now, if I'm being completely honest, this isn't the first time we've seen the Lucid Gravity being tested. We've seen it before. This is a video that was actually published by Lucid themselves, showing off some glimpse of the Lucid Gravity. So it's going to be a performance electric SUV. It's going to be a luxurious premium electric SUV. And given the past Lucid vehicles, such as the Lucid Air, it's an expensive vehicle. We can expect no less from the Lucid Gravity. We can obviously expect this vehicle to be somewhat expensive. Now it says here, the Lucid Gravity SUV, it's meant to have the best range in its class and is anticipated to be capable of setting new benchmarks across the board. If everything goes according to plan, we should see customers take an order of the first Gravity SUV as soon as Q1 or Q2 next year. That's 2024. So this car will not be making an impact on Lucid's revenue. It won't be making an impact on their sales as far as this year because it's coming out next year. That tells us that they simply need more time to manufacture this vehicle, to continue to develop this vehicle and improve on it. Now, some would say this vehicle is competing against the Porsche Cayenne or the electric Porsche Cayenne that's coming out quite soon. Some people would say it's competing against the BMW X6. I kind of agree with that, X6 for sure. You could also say it's competing against the Volvo EX90 or the Polestar 3 SUV. These are all big size SUVs and they will be competitor in this space. There's different sizes SUVs. This is as big as it gets. Unless you're going for a Rivian or perhaps a Land Rover or a Range Rover, those can sometimes be a little bit bigger. These vehicles are no joke. Now, in other news for Lucid, this giant investor just doubled its stake in the Lucid Motors stock. A new investment from DNB Asset Management could be the catalyst Lucid needs. Struggling startup Lucid just received some important news. A large-scale investment management fund has doubled down on its Lucid position. This could signal a turnaround for the Lucid electric vehicle producer. So Lucid has been on a winning streak this month. The trendy electric vehicle producer has been struggling throughout 2023, battling steep macroeconomic headwinds and declining investment confidence, but the company just received some excellent news on its institutional and investing front. So this investment giant, whose clients include the largest bank in Norway, also doubled down on its position in video game maker Activision Blizzard. While news of the new investment hasn't boosted Lucid stock yet, and why should it? It's the weekend. I swear this article was posted a couple days ago, but I don't expect it to make a big difference on a Friday. Must have been on a Friday. Tomorrow, on the other hand, we could see some different sentiments. We never know. Tomorrow is Monday, of course. It's true that Lucid stock hasn't pulled into the green yet despite this positive catalyst as of this, right? And Lucid is down about 1% for the day. So that must have been Friday. And saying that, if it's not plummeting on a Friday, given that other electric vehicle manufacturers were This might not be so much of a bad thing for Lucid actually. So this turbulence can be chalked up to negative market momentum. Companies such as Rivian and Fisker both are down as well, and while other leaders like Tesla in the green, it isn't by much. Now, I don't think that could have been entirely true because Tesla was not having a good time on Friday. They were not having a good time at all in the past couple of days last week because of their recent earning calls. Their recent earning calls, people kind of panicked after that and people started to sell shares. So the stock kind of dropped down quite a bit, but they weren't doing particularly well on Friday. So I have no idea what that article is talking about. Now, Lucid, on the other hand, you can see there's slight difference in the price, almost as if there's just not a lot of people trading Lucid, which is, well, not as much as other electric vehicles, I would think, because I don't see a lot of volatility. Yes, it's been going down. I mean, over the course of the last 5 days, the last 5 trading days at least, it's gone up a little bit, it's gone back down. But the volatility is not that of other electric vehicle stocks that I've witnessed. Stocks that are doing particularly well are stocks like Rivian, in my opinion. So once again, that article is making some mistake. I actually think Rivian is doing fantastic because they've been gaining momentum and they've been gaining a lot. Seriously, some of their lowest price in June was just around $13. Now they're $25. The stock price has somehow almost doubled. Yeah, that's really incredible. So Rivian deserves all the credit they can get. And I think that has to do with a lot of things. The EV market has generally been looking positive once again, but Rivian has also been doing fantastic in terms of delivery numbers. And I hope to continue seeing more from Rivian, some more positive news. Some other stuff that we'll talk about, such as Rivian adding cheaper dual motor option to the R1T and R1S configuration. But that is it for today. By the way, our website has a slight new redesign. Go check it out. There's a link in the description. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you for watching and we will see you in our next video.